Hello. Ooh, that was very, very stuttery. Did not enjoy that. Welcome to SquishiVision, where I have, well, not have it just, I watched it a while back, maybe not. I watched it about an hour ago. The ninth episode of Star Wars Spy Batch Season 3, the Harbringer. Just giving my immediate reactions, done very quickly because I need to go off to try Perez fairly soon. Um, but I enjoyed this episode primarily because of the reappearance of Assad Ventress, bringing some refreshing weight and pathos and gravitas and just presence really to the show. Um, I genuinely enjoyed having them. Did they explain how she's alive? Because obviously she dies in the Dark Disciple. Spoilers, I guess. She died in the Dark Disciple. Um, and sorry, I got distracted by my own brain. She died there. It's not explained here, but it is alluded to. Did you say that she does make a comment about having like multiple lives? So obviously they're not ignoring it completely, and hopefully she'll appear and get an answer. But this was a very fun episode. I love the unarmed combat between her and the clones, where she just literally like knows like. I like when they make it balanced. I like that they actually made it completely like it was fluid. It was very well choreographed. It was like a dance. It would make no sense if she was challenged at all by then because she's a Force user, and consistently in the Clone Wars, Force users are basically clones are basically fodder for Force users. For the most part, unless they have like overwhelming numbers. So like three clones are not going to do anything to a Force user, and I'm glad that they were fairly consistent on that, even when they got their weapons back. Um, she still was able to basically like could keep upper hand. There was no absolutely like zero like challenge for her that was so good. I really enjoyed the interaction between her and Omega, just because Omega's whole like attitude towards life, and then Ventress's kind of and full props to the voice actress who plays Ventress. You get the sense that this is a much more older, weary, learned Ventress, and I like how well they are able to portray characters having like even after time jump in animated series, like both here Apophos of Clone Wars, but also like Rebels Apophos of Clone Wars. That things are happening in the background, and they have changed as people and not just like they have it like frozen in time. So I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed that. It feels like she had more wisdom to her. Whereas before, last time we saw her, she was basically just a mindless assassin for most of the Clone Wars run. She was basically just the bad guy of the week, and just the villain. But here, she's now actually got some weight, and now she's trying to like, well, we don't actually know what she's up to. We haven't given much. We're not given much of her backstory, what she's up to over this time. Hopefully, we do, because I'm very interested to hear about that. I want to know how she survived. Um, but we do get that kind of aspect. I liked the way that she was explaining things to Omega. I like the bit with the sea monster, and how it was resolved. It was resolved the exact same way that I was thinking all the time. This is exactly like how a Jedi actually doing the Clone Wars. So clearly they rubbed off her better in a kind of wholeheartedly positive way. Um, Interesting that Omega. Venture seems to agree to a degree anyway that Omega is force sensitive, but unclear to what degree. And Omega's more or less failed, like to show you, like didn't go straight into the whole. She has the powers and she was able to just use it, which is consistent with what we've seen throughout the entirety of Star Wars as well. Yes, including Ahsoka, because Sabine has years and years of practice before she eventually instinctually used the power. And Rey as well, because she had years and years of self-teaching concept and stuff. Um, so just see where that goes. Anyway, I need to bounce very, very quickly. So thanks for tuning in. Bank hol it's Easter weekend, so I might be back on later tonight to do some more stuff. Am I quiet? I feel like I'm being a bit quiet. Oh yeah, that's better. Anyway, goodbye.